Okay, y'all, we're working on the Chevrolet. I got a grinding when I hit the brakes. So it's gonna be one of these tires. I think it's the front, but I'm not sure. It could be the back. We're gonna pull these front tires off and look at the brakes here. I looked at them not long ago when I bought the truck, and they was all new brake pads on there. But I have put about 35,000 miles on this truck so far. So I've got to pull these down and see if it's the fronts or the backs. Like I say, I think it's this tire here, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna knock the tire off. I'm gonna take the tire off real quick and get in there and check it. And I'll let you know when I get there. Okay, y'all, I got it off here. I got my flashlight out to help us see a little bit. But I got it off. And the way you check these things, you look right there. This is a brake pad and that's a brake pad, okay? So you got two. One rides on the front of the rotor, one rides on the back of the rotor. If you look, gotta do this without killing the light there. See how much space is still between the rotor and the brake pad? That's how much actual pad you got left. So it's not the front, okay? So the front is not the problem. So we're gonna put the front, well, this tire anyway. Now, the other side could be the problem. And if that's the case, what's happening is this caliper here, when you hit the brakes, it squeezes in. And when you let off the brakes, it's supposed to come back. Well, sometimes these hoses here, these brake lines, that ain't the brake line. Brake line here, that's the ABS wire. The brake line here gets collapsed on the inside, so fluid will go this way, but it won't come back out. So it'll get stuck and keep your caliper on and just burn your brakes up a lot more premature than they should be. So we'll take the other front one off and see if that's it. But like I say, I checked both of these front ones when I bought it, and they had brand new pads on it, like they do right now. And I'm not that bad on brakes, so shouldn't be unless we got a bad caliper. So we'll see. We'll pop the other side off. Let me get this one back on. And yes, we are using Milwaukee. These are 22 millimeters, by the way. And yes, we're using Milwaukee again there. So we got Milwaukee going on here, but we'll get this tire back on, get the other one off, and check it. Okay, y'all, we're back at the back brakes here. Same way with these. The rotor here is touching the front and back of the rotor. This rotor is a lot thinner, but you can see there. See how much pad's left? This little piece of metal is designed to hit and squeak. It goes squeak, 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 squeak when it goes bad. But when your back one wears out, that back one, it's all the way wore out. So when that one wears out, there ain't no squeaker. So it's the back brakes instead of the front brakes is what the problem is. So we spun the truck around here, and we got it backed up here. I pulled this back tire off. Now we got to change these brakes out. So basically, you got a bolt here that you're taking out, and you got a bolt down here that you're taking out. Once you get those out, this caliper lifts up. And then I'll show you some more when we get to that point. But first I'm gonna take those two bolts out and I'll be back to you. Okay, y'all, I pulled the caliper off here. So now you got brakes here and here. Let's see if I can get this brake out of there. Yeah, there you go. See how thin that brake pad is? Okay. Now this one, here's the new brakes. This is a new brake here. See how thick that is there? From there to there. Okay. That's the thickness of a new one. That's what we've got. Ours is slap wore out. So we're gonna change these out. And then we're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. You got the whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. You don't have to, but you're an idiot if you don't. Because you buy sets, you can't buy one. You can't buy one side. They come forward of a box. So you got to change them all. You don't have to, but you should change every one of them. They're both back ones and both front ones. So that's what we're going to do. You got to get a hold of this and push this back in. You're supposed to have a little tool to do that with. I got to find something. I might try that. Everybody says you can use a caulk tube, caulk gun. I might try that, just see if it actually works. But I'll let you know. Let me get this other one off and get these new pads set in here, and I'll be back with you. Okay, y'all. Everybody says this works. I don't think it will. But basically, what you do here, what you normally do, is set that pad on there like that. Hook something around the bottom and the top, like so. I'm too short here. Get this back up. I don't think this will work, but you basically, it's hard to do one-handed, y'all. My finger's gonna get in the way. Okay. Put that like so. There we go. No, it's not gonna work. There's not enough, you can't get enough pressure on it, okay? Work if you sit here and tank with it all day. If that was the only thing you had, you could possibly do it that way. But I've got wood clamps over here. I'll put a wood clamp on it and get it. I think I got that tool somewhere. Let me go see if I can find that tool. Okay, y'all, I did not find what I wanted, but I did find my stand for my tripod. That's what I'm trying to say. I need to get y'all up a little higher. Let me see what I can do here. Maybe up here. Twist y'all down. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, this is the way I've always done it. I do have a tool, but I can't find it. But this is what I've always done. Now that I got both hands, let's give this another shot here. Now that I got both hands, I can work it a little more. Let's give this another shot, just so I don't say no real quick. Like, turn that around. That ain't gonna work. So you put the pad in there. You get one of these clamps, or any kind of clamp, really. C-clamp is what I normally use. That's the best way to do it, but we got this clamp right now, so we're gonna use it. Now, some people take and loosen the bleeder screw up and all that and get it to go out a lot faster. I just do it this way and let it easily go back, and it'll push fluid all the way back up to the master cylinder. And sometimes it pushes fluid out of the master cylinder. So you've got to watch that. And you just keep going and going and going and going, and it'll finally compress all the way. And once it compresses all the way, then you're good to put your just slide it back on there. So I'll get that done and I'll come back here. Hope y'all can see that now. The cylinder is all the way back. It's not protruding out any. So now you make sure your line don't have a kink in it. Push these two little pieces in that your screws go in, and then slide it back down on there. Put your screw in the top. Put your screw in the bottom. Tighten it up. Make sure it's good and tight. Now you're ready for your tire. Put your tire back on there and ready to go to the other side. One down, one to go. Take both of them off there. Slide that up. Set it up there. That one's off. Right there's the culprit. That's a problem child. See, that one is just barely starting to scrape there. That was our problem child. So now, this one here is bad too, but not as bad. So now you pull your new ones off, make sure the contour is correct, put it in there. Put that in there like so. Flip the caliper over. Get your pliers ready. Nope, ain't gonna work like that. You gotta put the clamp back on. If we're gonna try to cheat there, do it the fast way. Sometimes the fast way is the long way. So spin this over and put that there. Come on now. Get the clamp on it. Then we use the pliers to help the clamp. That hurt. It slipped.
All right, he got it compressed in with a bar clamp. Donnie, no C-clamp?
You know, that's the problem. When you don't have the proper tools,
Yep.
it takes you forever.
If you don't have the proper tool, it takes you 10 times. Look at this. Look what we had to make it do with. Now, we didn't have just a regular bar clamp. No, heck no. We had to use the one that's...
6 foot long.
Yeah, big old long one.
So, it's kind of one of them deals. If you don't have the right tool, it's just pain in the butt. And I've got 20 of those tools. I just don't know where they're at. And that's another problem. If you get too many tools, you get screwed up.
Yep, because then you can't find the tool because all the other tools.
So, I've got...
you know what we need, Donnie?
big old Milwaukee.
We need a big old Milwaukee toolbox. I don't know what they're waiting on. Man.
Big ones.
How long do we have to work this angle?
I don't know, man.
Before they send you a Milwaukee toolbox? I don't understand.
Yeah, we need one of the big ones, them big roll around.
Yep. We tried to buy one a couple weeks ago.
At that same auction where we got the
floor sander.
The floor sander.
But they wanted way too much money, people. People proud of them things.
They wanted retail. Can you believe that?
Uh-huh.
Man, you're crazy. And see, that's something else that gets you in trouble at auctions.
Uh-huh.
People get the bitter blues is what they call it.
Donnie, you have new fans in Australia.
New fans in Australia?
They emailed.
Yes.
What they said that today, that would be Tuesday, March 21st of 2023 is their anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
And they said they're big fans of yours and mine.
Huh.
And Joey. And they watch all of our videos. They said they went on a vacation. And they were sitting in the motel room watching our videos, and they just watched your video where you were fixing up the old jailhouse.
Well, I appreciate it.
Well,
and happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. We appreciate it.
And keep watching.
Donnie's getting ready to put the wheel back on.
Ronnie, the person you were talking about is Tony and Monica.
Yeah, that's right. Tony and Monica.
Monica.
It's their second wedding anniversary.
Yep, that's right. I see them on there.
Yep. I think they're from Melbourne, Australia.
That's right.
They're watching us all the way from Melbourne. Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Come on, Milwaukee. What are you doing?
Killing it.
We're going to turn on them. Have you seen some of these? Now, we won't name names. But have you seen these politicians, Donnie? They'll be all for each other. And then something will happen. The money will change. And now all of a sudden they're completely against them. That's going to be Donnie in Milwaukee. They're going to do him wrong. They're not going to send him the box, and then he's going to be a straight DeWalt man.
I doubt that.
You know why? It's because you're not cold and calculating like a politician. Donnie's got a pure heart.
Yeah, and Milwaukee's 10 times better.
Yeah, they're just better. I mean, we like them better. So if they'd send us a toolbox, think how proud we'd be of them. Think of the simping we'd do for them then. Okay.
Yo, the major thing when you get done doing your brakes, get in there and pump the pedal.
Yeah.
Don't just pull.
Don't just drive off, people. You're going to have a bad day.
Pump the pedal. Just sit there and pump and pump and pump. And when you think you're done pumping, pump a little bit more. And then You can roll on. And no, I did not put the hardware kit on it.
You don't need that. Hey, there's a trash can over there.
Because the
Put it in the trash. Don't need
the
that
hardware
crap.
kit is you only use it when the pads get real low and start rubbing the hardware.
Look at Donnie. Cleaned up all of his mess. Look at that. Look, he's cleaned up extra. That was from before.
And the little trick with this thing, look at that. I bent it pushing so hard on it.
Don't you people? Don't do it. Come on, people. It's not strong enough.
And them
It's
things,
for caulk. It's not for people. Come on now.
them things used to be like $1.50. Now they're $9. Can you believe it?
I can believe it.
That's crazy. It's crazy stuff. But anyway, y'all, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up for filming it. And happy anniversary again to y'all. We'll see you on the next one.
All right, guys. Thanks.